All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you again for tuning into twitch.tv/Banjo Race for the continuation of the Press F to Play Bingo tournament. It's been quite a while. I know we've had a bunch of Kazooie content on the channel, but we're back with another exciting bingo race. Today, we've got iCup going up against Steve to see who moves on into the semifinals match. Kind of crazy that we have Steve and iCup. You know, we think of these runners as pretty, top tier bingo runners. They're competing in losers quarterfinals. So the loser of today's match gets 5th place in the tournament, while the winner moves on to face Alpha and hopefully has a chance to continue on in the rest of this bingo tournament. So it's pretty crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and tune in and let's see how our runners are doing this morning.
Morning.
Morning. How's everybody feeling?
Feeling pretty nervous, but pretty hype.
I'm feeling like we should just get this over with so Steve can lose and we can move on.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Big words.
The fighting words. Incredible. Hey, also joining me today, we're going to have our first legendary tri-cast this tournament. Now that we're getting to the nice hype matches, we got Alpha and Cole joining us today for a little extra hype, a little extra analysis on the match. It's sure to be a hot one, so thank both of them for joining us today. And yeah, I mean, iCup, Steve, you guys ready to go?
As ready as I'll be.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, and iCup, I'm good to take your audio. Is that fine?
Yep, that's fine.
Since you're on stream 1? Okay, great. All right, well, the seed is posted. If you guys are ready, we're going to get started.
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, we're going to start game 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, guys.
Good luck. Good luck.
Move them to their own channels. I will start the timer when they start the race. We'll reveal the bingo board. We'll grab iCup's audio. And we are off to the races.
Alright, we're off to a good start.
Both of them already nailing the Klungo skip. Everything looking good. All right, so have we done some pre-stream analysis of this first card, boys?
I think I've found a few solid picks.
They should pick F2.
GI in the middle, not looking nice. F2, is that a bait or is that a real thing? F2 looks like a bait to me, just looking at the goals already.
The two that stuck out to me the most are probably F4 and F9.
F4
maybe.
And F9. Got some GGM synergy there with the honeycombs. F4.
F4 has, like,
I
so
guess
you're
the
getting
red
hatch in this row?
Jinjos, yeah.
Yeah, F4 is just solid all around. It's just not much to do. And you kind of get to some red Jinjo synergy because you have to climb all the way up in GI and everything.
Yeah. Nade says F1 with the train bait. Oh yeah, there is 3 train goals in F1. But I think the rest of it kills it.
Yeah, there's multiple rows on this
20
card.
honeycombs kills it.
If 20 honeycombs wasn't with it, right? So when you look at a row, you want to make sure that your longest goals are within like the 5. That would make up your 65. Because if you add on like 20 honeycombs, there's a 23. If you add that on to an existing row of 5, that's how you know it's going to be a slow row. Although, well, not necessarily if the synergy is that good, but I think the train synergy is killed by the honeycombs.
Another bait is F11 with the trains.
Oh, okay, yeah, bringing the train to icy and fireside. Wow.
So, like, bringing the train to the fireside is literally free to that.
Right.
But the 6 jiggies in GI is it's up there and extra
Man,
stuff you have to do.
Steve must have had a poor Klunga 1. He just grabbed the treble clef at 223.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Icup already into jinglings. Steve now right behind. So we don't have like a standout row necessarily. I guess it's gonna be up to
I think
the
like
guys to pick something
you
good.
need to do like 20 honeycombs. 20 honeycombs is one of those really strong global goals when because it's a high ranking goal.
Right.
If you can synergize it with anything, you're gonna save a lot of time.
Well,
What do you think
So
of
I think that's
F10?
where F9 and F10
and
are
F10
strong.
are both 82s. Yeah. In terms of total goal length, they're both 82s. So I guess we would be more than okay with them picking one of those. One's got kickball, one's got old King Cole. Actually, well, they technically both have old King Cole, right? Because one's got bring the train.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow,
well,
Steve's already picked.
Wow, Steve's already picked coming out of jingling, and Steve
Yeah,
has
well,
chosen
aren't you
F1.
supposed to?
He got baited. Steve chose
Wow,
You guys
F1
know
really?
you're
with
supposed
this-
to already
with the
choose
train
out of
synergy.
Klunga 1.
So Steve is going to be doing all the train stuff and 20 honeycombs. Kind of a bait. Kind of a bait. The total
I
goal
think
length
it's
is
still
108.
It could still be strong because the synergy is not accounting for all those extra train stuff.
And he's getting a free Jiggy and GGM.
True.
Beehives are super easy, so that's not like terribly out of the way. He gets 3 honeycombs for free in JRL when he completes that goal. He's going to CCL, which has good honeycombs. I mean, it could be okay. We don't know. Icup still has yet to pick. Icup could easily pick a better or worse row. Steve Jig
People
just
don't realize
ran by.
that Beehive is right there.
Yeah, I know.
Steve
I
Jig
was
just
wondering why he ran
past
by
the
it.
Beehive.
But I mean, 6 Beehives is still literally free. You're gonna be walking by 6 in this at some point.
By the time you're done with MT, you'll have walked by 6, like 100%. They're just so free in the first couple levels. Icup still has yet to pick his row. Going to be up to him to decide what it's going to be. He could equally get baited by the exact same train synergy. I mean, just seeing 4 goals that coincide with Old King Cole. A lot of goals on here that I personally would avoid. That might limit Icup's choices as well.
Yeah.
It seems like nobody really knows how to route in Snooze Pack. Just seems like one of those goals that, like, when you see it, it's just like an instant don't go for it. Like,
Yeah,
really
Icup
hard to
picked
imagine how to do it.
F11.
Icup has chosen F11. Okay, so again, some similar train synergy.
Yeah, that's that other one that I was mentioning was kind of bait too.
It has, yeah, so, I mean, we got a lot of train stuff today. Icup's got to do Woo Fac Fac. He's got to do 6 Jiggies in GI instead of GGM. Oh, and Icup has to do Snooze.
Yes.
So what is Icup going to do? Is Icup going to DCW into GI with Clockworks then?
He's gonna probably DCW when he's got enough notes
Yeah,
for
I
Snooze
agree.
Pack, and which will allow him to then quickly do GI with 6 Jiggies because he can have enough for Claw Climbers. So it's not terrible.
Steve with a nice plateau early. A little bit behind Icup at this point. Icup's in. So it's just gonna come down to what beehives are best, or not beehives, but what train goals are best.
Yeah, so looking at it a little bit more with trying to think about how to get rid of some of the synergy, I think F1 could actually be counted around an 80 because that synergy isn't included in the script there. And then F11 probably lowered down to...
That was such a weird GGM early angle from Steve there.
Yeah, he does it
Makes
sideways.
work. Yeah. Well, he did it like almost perpendicular.
Probably like an 85. So I think they're still pretty good.
Steve grabbed Honeycomb under Honeybee and the extra notes, so he is for sure not going to DCW. Probably a smart idea since he has to go down for Talent Torpedo anyways. Whereas iCup, I just feel like iCup being forced to do the DCW might cost him. He can't DCW until after Klungo 2 because he's going to need way more notes for Snooze Pack. Steve canceling the shoes early to grab the honeycombs. While iCup opens the saucer box. I don't know. Alpha, what do you think about these two rows?
I mean, I think who I think picked the better row is probably Steve. It just has a little stronger synergy, but he's ran by about 4 beehives by now. I guess he's just chilling.
Also true. He might forget that he even has the goal. Because he's surely not... Oh, he is going to walk around and grab this one.
Attaboy.
Oh, nice shot. I kept finishing up his detonator section. Doesn't need any of the GGM jiggies. Thank God. Let's get him to a brighter level ASAP.
Yeah, he's just going to do the standard 5 plus the train.
Yeah, so do we think Steve's going to come back for... I guess, yeah, he'll come back with Clockers to shoot Small Waterfall instead, right? Or I guess he has the option to do Dilberta if he wants, but depends on where he wants to go. Probably has no other reason to go into Prison Compound now.
Did iCup lose his speed shoes or something, or did he just not even use them?
I think he came out of Wumbas and went straight over here.
Yeah, that's what he did.
That's fair.
There was a change to the route for people who don't need that honeycomb. And well, in terms of like bingo routing, you can, after you de-transforms the detonator, just warp back to the entrance and grab the shoes.
Steve?
But if you oh god, Steve, really dark here.
Oh,
too.
dark.
Looks like Steve's gonna be okay. He is fluttering around, making sure he's good. There we go. But that can lose you time if you don't get shoes jump. iCup's done. Heading out.
Yeah. All iCup needed was some notes. But he didn't set up the train or anything.
Yeah, we usually see people lift the train. Maybe he didn't want to do Walk of Shame with Mumbo. He's thinking of doing that later on. I don't necessarily know.
The walk is like faster than coming back later.
Yeah.
Making that second trip just to lift the train and then de-transform is not fast. Like, you want to try to end your GGM on Mumbo there.
So Steve is going to clear the gate for Waterfall and then tag the warp. Oh, interesting. And now he's going to get Mumbo. Oh, this is a very interesting route. So Steve doesn't even go into Waterfall flooded. I'm wondering if Steve is going to save that for double air, since he's got to get stuff in JRL anyways.
Yeah. I think that's
the only reason I would think that you would skip that right now is if you think you're going to do double air. Because what is double air in there is like a... What kind of time save is it?
9 seconds.
Yeah. So, if you think you're already going to get it, I mean, it is a free 9 seconds. Even though he lost, arguably, 9 seconds in Power Hut. But... iCup and MT doesn't have much to do in here either. Just got to do the standard linear bingo stuff. Grab some notes, etc., etc.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how many notes he's gonna choose to have before DCWing, because you can have 525 before even DCWing or going to Wasteland. So we'll see what he chooses.
Yeah, you have to.
I forgot about HFP. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's already forced to get all of them in Witchy World, and so
It is a
that's
tight
really
note
nice.
route, though.
Yeah.
We'll see.
He's got to
You
go down
skipped
for
the-
fact. So there's 90.
He's gonna
notes
get like
there.
almost all of them in
Yeah.
JRL because of that.
Yeah, did he dive down for the ones in? Did he get the
No, he
underwater
did
ones
not.
in Pine Grove? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Nope.
Okay, Steve lifts the train and he saves and quits. This is what we wanted to see from iCup, but he'll have to do that a little bit later on. iCup doing his classic third-person JSG. Love to see it.
And I mean, doing the note routes, get all the notes before DCWing and enter JRL. Like do HFP first. It works with his route, like hitting all the the train station switches and HFP while getting all the notes there.
I
Yeah,
guess the
very
one
true.
downside about DCWing early, like before even getting to Wasteland for Clockworks, is that would force you to do a 2-trip GI, but I don't know.
Yeah, I guess iCup really has the flexibility of choice, right? Because he's got to go down for Talent Torpedo anyways. So if he wants to, he could DCW with clocks and make it a
Yeah.
one-trip GI and then get out. Or he can do 2-trip. We've seen a lot of people 2-trip with opening the door, and then they don't have to worry about breaking in. And I feel like that's a little bit safer of an option. That's what people like to do. And they also get to skip Klunga too when they do that. But yeah, I guess we'll see what iCup ends up choosing. Steve with 2 beehives, I believe. I don't think he got the one over by Ordnance. I don't think he was anywhere near that. Grabbing grenades. iCup already on his way to Witchy World before Steve gets to MT. So already a pretty huge gap here in the early game. We'll just have to see if iCup can get far enough ahead here.
That makes. Yeah, iCup's gonna gondola DCW for sure. He doesn't have the goggles, plus he needs the van.
Yep. Steve's got to pay a little bit of attention here. There we go. Grabs his 4th
Nice.
honeycomb. I miss him getting the one with the train station. With Mumbo.
iCup is running around as BK for all the notes, not using the van.
Curious. Makes me wonder if iCup's going to come back later and do the clockwork shot for the trouble.
Oh, maybe he just wanted to do that to tag the warp pad so he can just warp here with the van.
Yeah,
But
the van
It would have
was-
just been. It would have been better to just go right the van.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
think-
I agree. I agree.
Because
Let
if
it
you're
be
getting
hard.
all the notes, you want to just go straight to the van.
Steve did not get the one to the right of Relic, right? The beehive?
I don't think he did.
I don't think he went over there either. Too busy watching iCup's note route here. I agree with
Yeah,
Cole. I
'cause-
think iCup should have done beehive note and then gone to split up, gotten dive to death, and then done the rest of his van.
And then go to the van, because then you would have warped back to entrance, done space zone like you normally do.
Because the only real reason to ever do clockwise around the tent is when you're going to finish with pack whack or when you need airborne for patch. So it's always
Yeah.
weird to kind of see a clockwise where that's neither of those things are happening.
It's just the fact that he went over there, got everything in Space Zone and the warp as BK when he still needs to go back there as Van. It just would have been faster as the Van to just head over there from anywhere else.
I kept freeing Gobi.
Good, he remembered.
Both runners have to free Gobi, bringing the
I mean,
to
okay.
Icy side.
I don't necessarily hate his no route because he's going to want to probably just end on the Van, right? He doesn't want to have to recombine and do all that shit.
But that's what Cole and I were saying, is that he could have gotten dodge him notes as the Van. Because he's got to go over there anyways for the treble quest. So just save everything around the tent for Van and just go straight to split up. Dodge
Yeah, see,
Van.
now he's running all
Okay,
over
yeah.
here after dying.
Oh, he's even getting these too.
Well, he
Yeah,
has
he's
to
just
get all.
gonna go warp right to Space
Yeah, he
Zone
is.
as
That's what he's
Van.
doing. Yep.
Yeah.
But like getting all those notes there would have been faster as the Van.
Steve going for.
Steve going for
Sorry,
Dawn
Cole.
Clip just for a frickin'. Wow, gets it too. He's
For sure.
literally only coming over here for honeycombs.
Oh, okay, he's doing this one.
Oh, I think he wanted to stay in flight.
You can't
Oh, can you
grab
die
it
when
and
you
stay.
land? Yeah. So just dying inside then? I thought maybe Steve would go into bottom relic, get that honeycomb, come out for the beehive too, but that works. Just as good. Steve heading to what you rolled down? Hey, Sunder, we do think Steve picked the better row, but we're not sure. It's definitely a little baity. I kept missing Gondola DCW's got to go back.
There's too much chaos of this synergy that you cannot tell.
We said that Steve picked a row that has insane synergy, but he added on a 23 with 20 honeycombs, so we just don't know yet. I kept getting Gondola the second time around. Yeah,
Steve
so-
also doing the clockwork route. Or the clockwise route, sorry.
Yeah, so Icub ended up coming over here anyways to turn into Van. I just don't know why he didn't start with that. Unless what you said is right, Alpha. He literally just wants to warp there, or maybe Cole said it. He just wants to warp to Space Zone, get the treble, and save and quit.
Yeah, I
kind
think
of
that's
like-
what he's doing.
Kind of random to me, but sure. And just like that, one goal is done. Checking the totals
Wait.
just to make sure. Steve
Steve
sending
freeing
solo K
Gooby.
over here. I like this.
Ooh, I thought he's about to death warp.
I thought he was too. I was like, you forgot something. I actually think it's funny. Steve, so the reason Steve walked all the way over here is because I'm pretty sure in his race against who was he against? I can't remember, but Gobi pushed him out of the loading zone. That's why he ran all the way to the left. Okay, hopefully Steve remembers this beehive over here when he comes over for notes. Yes, he sees it. Should be freebie. Headshot. So what's iCup's notes at? He's over 300, right? Oh yeah, he's got plenty. So 330 We believe he's going to get 90 in JRL. That'll put him at 420. And then we think he's going to go into HFP for the train station switches, right? That'll get him access to more notes. And then he can DCW. That's probably right.
I wonder if he chooses to also do get the snowball stuff out of the way early.
I would hope so. I think if you go into HFP, you want to save and quit. Actually, you want to reset, right? You want to reset on that, reset on the ice train cutscene after you've gotten enough notes and then immediately. Oh, well, maybe not, right? Because you have to DCW to Toxic Waste. Kind of an awkward situation here. Because he's got to get back into JRL after getting enough notes. And here we go. We were correct. Steve got double air.
So when do we think Steve goes back to GGM? I would.
Probably
He's probably
going to
wait till after
right?
Clockworks, right?
Yeah, probably at the very
Yeah.
end, I would imagine. Because,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
I
can do
think you're
Small
right. I think he
Waterfall.
wants Clockworks for Small Waterfall, so. We haven't seen him go to Clifftop yet for. He could get Ice Eggs, too, to kill Old King Cole. We don't know yet. I kept remembering to get Sub Aqua. Very important. Because you can't kill Wu Fak Fak without Sub Aqua. No, I'm okay, thank you. Well, let's see, where is Steve's final beehive gonna be? I'm trying to think of where there's a free one. Steve could kill the beehive with Talon Torpedo in C bottom. That would be really funny if it's close to the honeycomb in JRL. Trying to think of any others that are like in the way. I guess there's also plenty of cursed beehives later on. I mean, there's literally a cursed beehive in Central Cavern he could kill.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Icup's got all his town center notes. Now he's diving down. Wonder if Steve will do HFP first here and get it out of the way. Because Steve, if he wants to, he has the option to DCW. Oh, no. Steve didn't set up a DCW. That's right.
No.
I was going to say Steve could have DCW'd and done a one-trip JRL.
Does Steve know the wing whack jump in?
He might. He might. Because, yeah, you're right. He did not grab pack wax, so.
Or maybe he's
but
just
he is
committing
gonna
to
do
coming
HFP
back with
now.
Clockworks.
He is going to do HFP now, yeah. Grab some extra notes here and just go on in, I guess. I don't hate this. Also, lots of free beehives here in the HFP that he could grab. I kept doing his swim. Looking pretty good.
Shittiest cutscene ever.
Yeah, this
It's like
cutscene
so long.
sucks. This cutscene sucks. Yeah, so let's see. So, in terms of GI Jiggies for Icup, he's got Toxic. Icup did not learn Pack Whack, right? So he
No, he did not.
can't do Trash Compactor. What is he thinking of doing? Oh, but he has Snooze Pack. He can do Trash Compactor. Actually, 300 IQ. So he can do Toxic, Trash, Weldar Shot, Tintups, Attic.
Yep.
Steve gonna go ahead and open up this flight pad here, probably for a good reason. Because he got to fly up to Gobi eventually.
He just gonna.
Is Cold dead? Mike muted, Cole?
Oh, his mic's messed up. Cole, leave and come back.
I actually kind of like that route right there from Steve. Beak bomb all the way up to the train station switch.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Oh.
Gets slammed. Okay, Steve's running around. He's trying to think of what he wants to do. See, the problem with doing HFP here now is that he does not have clockworks to get these easy honeycomb shots. That's like the one thing that might have been bad. Because he walked by train station right there because I know for sure he did not want to do the grip grab over there. And now he's walking by this one. Doesn't have clockworks to shoot this one.
Yeah, I mean, he was always committed to a 2-trip anyway. I'm assuming by his route, so.
Oh, that is a good point. I
worst,
forgot
but...
he does have to come back, I guess, to ride the trains. So he's the option to... Oh, yeah, and he will be in the train station later.
Ooh, this is like a really scuffed jump.
Oh!
Does that work?
Barely clears it. That was good. Barely cleared it there. I kept heading into Fact.
Hopefully he does not get sundered and lose the first person aim.
That would be
that
bad.
would suck.
That would not be good. Well, Steve does manage to grab one. And now I guess he's going to go do snowball stuff while ICUP does Fact.
Yeah, I would assume. That's where he's going. Oh, is he actually going to get this honeycomb now? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I kind of like grabbing this now because now when Steve comes back in HFP, he can just fly pad up to Gobi.
Yeah, I like this as well.
That way he doesn't have to worry about like landing here or anything. Although I don't like him going to icy side from up here. You know, a lot of people forget that the icy side that's closer to the train station, that entrance, it takes you right by Bigafoot, and it's actually closer to lower side, I think. Although I guess it's closer to lower side, Mildred side, so it's not really closer to Wumba. This is probably a better choice for ICUP. Or I mean for Steve.
ICUP with the pretty solid Fox so far. Nothing too...
Yeah, he's got him in the right position, right by the exit. Although I think ICUP's just going to save and quit here anyways. Pretty good Boils. Pretty good fight all around.
What is Steve's plan after the snowball?
He's gonna reset. He's gonna reset on the cutscene and head to JRL. Yeah. Yeah, because like we said, he's not going back to GGM until he's got Clockworks. So it's like the only other place he can go. Steve rolling around to 5 health to go through the water. Why was Steve not jumping in the water? Save a little bit of time there. I was got to roll around again.
Oh.
Just a little bit of a snowball micromanagement. A lot of people don't realize that if you jump continuously from getting out of Wumbas, you can actually get the snowball under that little entrance that you usually take Mumbo through. So that you don't have to like go through the water and eat all the damage. Just like a little bit of a time save there. But yeah, okay,
ICUP's at 435. I like his notes.
Steve has his train station set up.
Like ICUP could even opt to just get not all 100 here. And he can even get notes of solo banjo and GI, which is slow, but we'll see what he decides.
I think ICUP DCWs with 515. Right? Do Toxic Waste in one go.
Yeah, that's ideal. Yeah. And then he can just... Yeah, with this, he doesn't really even need to do floor 4 early at all. He'll have claws.
Yep.
So, especially if he knows the jump. I mean, I don't know if he's ran no DCW recently, but there's that jump. I know GDO likes to do it. You can
the jump up the back to the flight pad.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, I have not seen iCup do it in a match, but that's not to say that he has not learned it. That is sort of a new bingo meta thing that we haven't seen from a lot of people. Crazy how many notes iCup has versus Steve right now. Steve just hitting 300.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Welcome
back.
back.
I had to jump start my brother's car.
Oh, nice.
Oh. You didn't miss too much. Just
Steve has
iCup
all of
did
his
Fok.
HFP stuff set up. iCup just entered HFP and has his JRL notes, and it did Woo Fac Fac. And we're saying it's going to be up to Steve to finish all JRL before iCup gets too far into it.
which one of these guys is the one that didn't do the train, set up the train stuff? Was that Steve?
iCup has not lifted the train.
Okay, it was
iCup.
iCup. Okay.
Steve death warping on Wing Whack. So yeah, he's gonna come back with clocks
Okay.
to do baths.
All right.
I really don't. I really, really do not like diving back down there just for baths, personally. I think especially if you were over there getting doubloons, just learn Wing Whack.
I guess the one. I mean, yeah, because you would just do it now then. But there's the other thing is he could just have he could get the warp pad now, come back later with Clockworks, and then do the swim to the sunken ship to get the honeycomb. But you can just do that now though. I don't know why he's gonna wait, but.
Steve alternating between single and double breathing or double swimming there because he's trying to set up the thing. Here we go. See? Did you guys see that snowball tech there from iCup? He did it the right way. Jump the snowball all the way through the gap and don't go around in the water. Definitely picked up some time there on Steve setting up this train station switch. Only problem for iCup is I don't think he can reset here. I don't think he has enough notes yet. Okay, he proved me wrong. So this makes me think iCup might DCW with Clockworks, guys.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm a big fan of it.
Did he get there's no way he already got 90 notes, right?
No.
Or however many he needed. I mean, he would have had to grab like 70, 80 notes, and he did not grab like any on Icy side. Steve up to 9
Moment of truth.
comes. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
iCup's doing Klungo too. He's going to do a one-trip GI.
I mean, because like what we're really thinking about here is what's worse, doing all of Klungo 2, which is like a 2-minute split, 2.5 minute split.
Going?
He's doing the strat. Or wait, where is he? Yeah, he's doing the strat. This is right.
Oh, that's right. He's going to come back and do baths. Okay.
Like it's Klungo 2
this
versus
for sure
leaving GI.
confirmed faster than Sanctum?
Yeah,
Darker
so
Sanctum?
some people timed it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This was timed, yeah. I know
So,
you
yeah,
loved
but
watching.
I think Steven
Go ahead.
should 100% kill this beehive in here.
Yeah, true.
If it's in here with him, he should.
Nice.
No! He's saving and quitting when the beehive is literally like
I
2 more
yeah.
feet in front of him.
guarantee he's saving the one for Central Cavern.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, well, Steve has half of his honeycombs done in the first 5 levels. So where does Steve go now? Steve, does Kong go 2 now?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Andy. I did not see that. Steve got the beehive next to Wumba and HFP. I forgot there is one in that ice cube. Yeah, I must have missed him.
Yes, it's a very important one. It's part of the fastest route of getting all the Globos in HFP.
That is true. Cole came up with a new Globo route yesterday.
that uses
How much time does
that
it save?
beehive?
Oh,
Saves like what, 20 seconds or something?
23 seconds.
What? How does it use the beehive?
Well, you need health.
Oh.
That's solo K.
Oh, okay. Wow, crazy. Can't wait to see that route in the future Memer board tournament.
The reason why it's faster is because you don't even use the flight pad.
Oh, nice.
With Solo Kazooie, you're fast enough to just get the Globo and then run up the side of the building and just enter the loading zone above before it even triggers.
Alright. iCup's gonna go in here and do
And then you
rock
can just
nuts and some
jump
free
straight
notes.
into Mumbos from that loading zone.
Anybody see how many notes iCup was at?
Like 4, he's close to 500, I think.
We'll see after this.
I almost wonder if iCup is going to save GI for last. And just do everything else and then DCW afterwards.
I mean, that was the other option with this like route that I was thinking of. Like you don't have to do GI until you're ready to at the end.
Because he's in Wasteland, so there's no reason why he can't just Death Warp here and go do his Beanstalks.
Yep. And then go finish out HFP and then DCW finally.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
really
rush
just
to
don't
go do
know.
it.
I mean, Steve, he's only got 1 gold done, and he's far from getting the rest. But as soon as he starts getting goals done, they're gonna like rattle off. It's gonna be like boom, 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 right at the end.
Oh yeah, once he gets the like Old King Cole jiggy, he's gonna get 2 goals, and then he's gonna go bring the train to both places, and then he's done. This is the only like long thing he really has left. He has to finish out JRL and just finish out the honeycombs along the way.
Steve reading the dirt patches. What the hell is he doing?
Does he like
get 'em
know
all.
that? Does he have the dock up or something?
I don't
Maybe?
know. I mean, maybe he pulled it up right there because he was like, maybe it's just gonna be in this one. Okay, I kept at 505.
Try again.
That was funny. I think Igo was trying to crack it on the side. Oh, Steve. For trying to shoot a first clockwork through Super Stash there. There we go. That'll work.
Yeah, that's rock nuts done.
Steve has 4 jiggies. Oh, yeah. That counts up.
Gonna check and see if Minji's in here.
Nope.
He's not.
He's in the good one. iCup's refilling. Interesting.
It's a CCL play, yeah.
But he's only got to do Beanstalks, right?
Yeah, I mean, what's he doing? He after this, he just goes back to HFP, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or he goes back to
So-
GGM, does all his train stuff.
I guess, yeah, technically he doesn't need Clockworks like the rest of the. Oh, he has Jiggies.
Well,
and
he needs them for
GI.
GI, and this is
Yep.
the best part to just refill if
Oh.
you want them for then.
Okay, well, if he didn't kill 6 earlier, he killed 6 there. iCup also looking for the beans. Having to pull up dirt patches. There we go. Double beans. So is Steve gonna do... I guess Steve is gonna do all 3 B jiggies, huh? Is that what we're
Yeah.
thinking? He's gonna end on Hive Game?
I would assume.
Yeah, you do like the
It's
three.
the easiest route to do.
Yeah, 3B, Super Stash, Minji, Cheese Wedge.
Ooh, Minji in a bad spot to do the gold feathers. Minji in another bad spot to do the gold feathers. Oh. Oh. God.
Yeah. In order to
Lag.
do that, you have to bait him the turn, and then you can do it up here like he did. Yeah,
Okay, nice.
he knew.
This is a nice camera angle here. Getting a pan out through Minji's hut. I kept getting owned by the Flatsos right now.
Oh,
Man.
iCup didn't even grab that note as he went by.
45 minutes in, guys. Still have a fair amount to do. iCup's planting his beans. Got them both planted now. Oh, wait. Did iCup already find where his Mumbo was?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think he's just hoping that it's here.
I mean, you do want Mumbo here in red. If he's in blue, he loses time. I feel like every time we see Beanstalks, it's not the right one. Every time. So yeah, now iCup's got to go over to blue. This is just free time loss per the game's decision.
Oh, Steve doesn't know how to reduce lag there. I'm disappointed. All you do is hold R. All you do.
Remember when GDO came in here and didn't get the jiggy? He set up skew and just walked away.
Well, to be fair, his fingers were bleeding.
My God, stop.
True, true. Okay, well, Steve's got 3. He's got to fly down to Wumba now.
Nope.
There we go.
Yeah,
This
and that's
is a
where
nice
this
line.
is just a nice, easy route. Even though it may not technically be the fastest 6 jiggies, it's free to do this route.
Well, right, it's like either you do this or trash can, right? So I think,
Yeah.
you know, if you don't want to do solo K bullcrap, then... Plus, there's
But
no
the thing
synergy
was,
of going in a trash
he
can.
was doing solo K stuff for
Oh,
honeycombs. He could have
honeycombs, yeah.
when he was on the trash can, he could have done trash can.
That is true. That is true. I guess the theoretical argument, right, is you're turning into the B anyway, so why not just do the rest, all the B
Yeah,
stuff?
exactly. That's why it's just nice and easy to do all of them.
It'd be a real
iCup
shame if
can't get a
iCup...
break! Is iCup gonna
iCup.
die to Flatsos?
Oh, wait.
What is iCup doing?
He
Oh, he couldn't!
decided that he didn't have enough health.
He
so-
didn't have enough health to
Oh,
drop!
no, dude.
But he doesn't realize you could have just climbed the slope and entered the normal way, and you'd be
Yeah,
you
also
didn't have
true.
to fall down.
Wow.
All right, well, Steve's got a lot of time back in the CCL versus iCups.
Yeah, iCup could have just ran up the slope there to the left. I guess, yeah, I didn't want to.
Most people don't realize that's where it brings you up out.
Oh, whoops. Counted the wrong thing. 13, but... Oh,
You know,
Steve
this is
having
not the
some trouble
intended
with
way
Kelly
to
escape.
slide down.
Wait, you're telling me the developers didn't intend for you to do this?
Nope.
All right. So yeah, ICUP's got GGM, HFP, GI left.
Yeah,
Man, and
once
Steve still gotta do
Steve
hive
wraps
game.
this up, it's just gonna be rapid fire. Get all this other things finished.
We're just going to be checking off goals pretty quickly, I think. There's number 5. So Steve's going to be in hive game for a little bit. I mean, ICUP, I don't know. If ICUP has a solid GI, I think ICUP wins.
ICUP still has to raise the train.
That is true. He still does have to raise the train. But Steve's going to be doing hive game while that's going on. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Steve's train is already risen. But Steve also has to do waterfall. I mean, Steve can't just run straight to train station like I can.
Yeah, I mean, the waterfall is super fast since it's already open.
Yeah.
He's just gonna speed shoes, warp over there, run in.
And then what? He's got to go back to JRL for some clockwork shots.
Yeah, though that's pretty fast to wrap up JRL with clockworks.
He's
I got a
gotta do
102 in this
bats,
minigame the other day.
smugglers. Wow, 102 high. That's pretty sick.
Alright.
Steve
I
is
kept doing
memeing right
GGI
now. He's
first.
going for 69. Oh, you fucked it up, Steve. Yep, ICUP's doing his toxic waste. Oh, so ICUP is going to do GI.
Nope.
Saving HFP for last. All right.
That's so interesting to me that he's going to do that. I guess both ways it's a double saving quit, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, Steve finally gets his second goal done. What's Steve going to do now?
I think you go back to GGM now, personally. Just kind of clean up a bunch of this shit. That or JRL, one of
Oh,
the two.
man. Has Steve hit the GI train station? He hasn't, right?
No.
Has
No.
Steve even done... Oh, Steve, I guess, has done Congo too, because he has Clockworks. So, man, what is Steve going to do here?
He's just gonna go hit that train switch.
Yep.
Man, that's just... That sucks that he has to do this. That he has to get Springies just to hit that train switch. But I guess he gets some free honeycombs in TDL, so this isn't the worst.
Yep.
I kept heading to GI now instead of after all the HFP stuff. So still no train risen.
Dang, I don't think Steve knows like the optimal honeycomb route here. It's unfortunate.
What is the optimal route, Alpha? Enlighten us.
Most people go Styrac because you go Styrac, climb up the mountain, and then you can drop down at the top of the pole.
Yeah.
You don't have to climb that pole.
Very
But I mean,
true.
it's not the worst. Up to 15. I wish I could do what ICUP just did. real nice.
ICUP didn't even need...
You see,
the toxic
ICUP
waste
way overrouted notes if he was gonna put this off for this long.
Yeah. I do like the fact that we're going to see Trash Compactor intended, though. I think that's funny. Why did Steve just randomly... I guess he...
So Steve's gonna get a free honeycomb
Steve's got all of them
in
here.
GGM.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Steve's gonna get a free one in GGM train station. That puts him at
Oh, no,
17.
no, no. He already has that one. He already has that one.
Oh, did
He got
he
it
already
with
get that
Mumbo.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. I
But
missed
he's
it.
got to get the one. He has one more to get in JRL. He's got the one on the pipe.
Right.
He's got the one in GI train station. If he steps out, shoot a clockwork, steps back in.
I think that's ultimately what he's going to do. I think Steve's going to get the one more in HC and then the rest in GI. I got bonking. Steve done in TDL, so Steve's got to do GI, GGM, HFP. And iCup's got to lift the train, but iCup's got 4 more to do in GI. I don't know, guys. It's close. Steve does have more to do in GGM than just the train, but it's going to be quick. Looks like a nice angle from iCup. No? Resetting up.
Is there any chance iCup forgets about doing trash compactor the intended way?
Well, what else
Is
do
there
we
any
think
chance?
he's going to do?
I mean, the only other option is he
QCE?
would just have to do QCE.
If he does
I'm just
QCE, I think that's a huge throw.
Yeah.
I think
And-
if iCup doesn't realize he can do trash the regular way, that was like a big, big throw.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the honeycombs as the extra goal is just screwing over Steve.
All right, moment of truth. Is iCup going to do trash compactor?
I think he would have done it first after splitting up.
I do
right?
too.
Well, that would have been
He's
optimal.
Oh, he's not doing it.
He's not doing it. Okay,
Yeah, this-
huge
that-
throw
this is-
from iCup that he's gonna go up to floor 4.
This is the speed run mindset where you just
Oh.
only know how to do it as a
iCup's
speed
throwing.
run.
iCup jumps early and has to go back for claws. I mean, that's like every second matters here. Steve's done with the GI train station. Now is Steve gonna do all his train stuff? I mean, or does he do JRL? He does JRL.
JRL.
Alright.
I got up to.
Well, because he wants to do the end on train stuff.
So wait,
if he's
so
gonna
iCup's
end
gonna
in
do
GI on
Attic
honeycomb.
and QCE?
I think iCup still has this. Steve still has 4 jiggies in GGM to do.
Well,
3,
but one of them is Old
technically.
King Cole. Yeah.
Yeah, so he has 3 left.
They're gonna be fast though. I mean,
Yeah.
he can take the same shoes to get small waterfall, warp from crushing shed to train station, and then go in waterfall. I mean, that's gonna be
Yeah,
fast.
he's literally gonna have be from entering GGM be in Chuffy within like less than 2 minutes.
Yeah. iCup is climbing up the regular way. Like, do you know how much time this loses? I mean, I know Claws like keeps you from doing floor 4 early, but he still has to do so much of this.
Wait.
Why is he getting that?
Oh, for the train in GGM. Oh, that's right. He hasn't done the train stuff.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
hasn't
hasn't done
lifted
the
the
train
train.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. This is closer than I thought.
Well,
Nope.
oh,
That's-
Steve just lost skew.
Oh.
Steve's got to go get 5 doubloons. Oh my God,
Okay.
that might have actually thrown the bingo.
Yeah.
5 doubloons and going back in is so slow, dude. He doesn't even know where he's gonna get them. He's going into Mumbo's and then where? I'm pretty sure he
I
has
don't
other
know
ones
where
in
he got the
Bollards.
other ones.
I think he's got to go to Pigpool. Oh my God, nightmare
Did
scenario
he get them
here for
all?
Steve.
All the ones in the dirt patches?
There might
I
be one
think
left.
he did. Maybe there's one.
Nope.
Did
There's
he get the
one,
one
there's
straight
one.
ahead?
There's
No,
one.
that's
There's one
open.
right there.
No, he got.
He's going down for baths. Oh
He's
my
just
God.
saying,
Man, that's rough.
I'll do what I know what I can do, and then I'll go find them.
Oh man, heartbreak for Steve. I think he moved before he jumped.
Maybe iCup will shoot a green barrel. You never know.
That is a possibility. iCup's going to do Attic first. Steve shooting way over the Cheeto page. There you go. Wow. Wow. I cannot believe how perfect that beak bust was for iCup.
Was pretty clean.
He's practiced.
Too bad that's number 5. And now we gotta go do QCE. Oh, Steve doesn't have any more dirts. He's gotta go into Pig Pool.
Yeah, this sucks.
I mean, he's over here for the honeycomb anyways, so it's not.
I mean, he's got double air.
Okay.
I cannot believe iCup is doing quality control.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him and see if he just that was a choice or
Wait,
if he
what is-
spaced it.
Oh, is Steve gonna death warp in Smugglers? And then go do Pano?
I just don't think iCup realized that.
Same. I think he just forgot.
Because he's just like,
I
oh,
think-
pack whack. We
I
need
think-
pack whack to do it. That's how we do it.
I think iCup, unless he green barrels, wins. Because Steve has to get all 3 in GI once he gets in there.
Moment of
iCup, little
truth.
perpendicular here.
Good.
Okay. iCup wins. For sure. Yeah. I mean, Steve is just now going into this. I think Honeycomb, I think Cole was right. Honeycombs killed Steve. I mean, I know he lost skew right there, but the fact that Steve is not done when he gets to GI is the big killer, I think.
Yeah, the raw score
That he
for
has to get 20.
F1 was a 117.
I think it would have been very close, though, if he didn't fail the Pano skew. But yeah, that absolutely killed him here in JRL.
So it was just a ton of stuff you had to do in F1, and then the train synergy kind of tied it together.
Both heading to GGM. iCup does have to lift the train. My God. They still have so much to do. Like, this is like easily like a one. What is this even? A 115? I mean, once they get there, they gotta hit Gobi too. Like, God. Neither of them have fought Cole. Yeah. Steve's going there now. I guess Steve. What the hell is Steve doing? Oh, he's doing waterfall. Yeah, I forgot Steve can't just go straight to the train. Yeah, I mean, iCup has this in the bag for sure. Steve got giga baited. Or I guess Steve... Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk to him about that, Sam, for sure. doing QCE over Trash Compactor was definitely a huge time loss.
Alright, well, Steve said yesterday that if he loses game 1, it's going to game 3.
All right.
Okay. Can't wait to see his reprisal in game 2 then. Steve also has to do the Gobi Detour. The only way to go to Icy side is to bring it to Fireside and have Gobi hit it. Oh my
Shoot it
gosh.
from the water.
Down here from
Shoot it.
Steve.
Shoot it. Oh, just go. Oh yeah, I guess Honeycomb is in here. You never got.
Oh god, dude. This is just so slow.
Yeah, Steve's 2 final honeycombs are in.
Steve's honeycombs are just killing him, guys. They're killing him.
It was his extra goal. That's why I said F1 was kind of a bait, because you have your one of your longest goals as an extra.
Now he goes to train station. I mean, he's
Wait, does Steve have ice eggs?
no.
Did he?
No.
He has 1 grenade, so he's gonna have to stop and get eggs in here, if he remembers.
Oh, just fight him with fire eggs.
Yeah, he knows.
It's nice.
Wow, we're synced.
Man, the question is, can Steve even bring it back in game 2 after being so giga tilted by the Chuffy skew? Or by the Plano skew?
3 calls at once, true nade.
He's pecking! Yeah, I mean...
I think this was a great card, though.
It was a really good card.
Brain synergy is insane all over the card. And there was free Gobi on the card, too. Sadly, it didn't sync with any of the icy side ones.
Otherwise, that would have been like the insta pick. Just imagine if it was like Gobi, Icy Side, Old King Cole, Jiggy. That would just have been a nuts throw.
And then Fireside.
Yeah.
Alright. 2 goals done now for him.
iCup has brought the train to Fireside. Oh, this is interesting. Steve's going to bring it to GI first and get his honeycombs.
He's trying to get some goals done, so it didn't look like that iCup destroyed him on goals.
Well, he's going to get this goal. Yeah. I think he has the chance to get everything but Icy Side.
Yeah.
Because he steps out here, rides to fire, and gets that honeycomb too.
Yep.
And then the Gobi. Yeah.
iCup has the mentality of like, if a row is not under an hour, it's probably not very good. I bet he's probably expecting to lose this at this point with the 106. So you might be pretty surprised he's going to
I don't know. I would assume if you haven't been pulled in yet that you're like, you know, second wind energy fucking finish. But I'm sure the whole time they're just like, I'm going to get pulled in, I'm going to get pulled in, I'm going to get pulled in, you know?
Yep.
We've talked about that too. I actually think Steve might have won this if he didn't fuck the skew. I actually think it actually ruined his fucking
I think
row.
he did because
he's
his
just
last
now
honeycomb's
entering
here.
fire. Yeah, and this is the last one.
Yeah, but iCup also did some shenanigans in CCL.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get fucked in CCO. Bad skull plus double walk.
All right.
All right, this is GG as soon as ICUP regains control here.
Needs to quickly get that honeycomb.
Yeah, tough break for Steve.
Steve! He's not getting it now. Oh, he is. He is.
God, it's actually really close.
Only lost by 1 goal. Am I right?
Yay!
Oh man, here comes.
Yeah, he
Here
won't
comes
feel
the
as
tilt,
bad
guys.
now.
Here comes the tilt.
Yep.
And time.
All right, let's pull him in.
All right, GG's.
Fucking kill me.
I won.
You did win, ICUP.
I just didn't think I did.
Okay, so we have quite a few
Steve will
things to
finish
talk
in,
about
like,
in
2
game
minutes.
It wasn't even close, man.
We got a couple things to talk about.
I always hate ending bingos on laggy train cutscenes. It's like, come on, let's go. They haven't pulled me in yet.
Did we do the same row?
No.
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 ICUP did
I thought-
F11. You did F1.
This row
You
seemed
guys,
so much
you guys
better
were
than
both
it ended up
doing
being.
IC side. Well, honestly, Steve, if you didn't fail Pano skew, I think you won.
Dude, I was so mad, dude. I just didn't get the jump when I pressed A, and then I moved, and it was lost.
Yep.
Both
I
of you guys got giga baited by the train synergy, both picking some of the worst rows on the card.
Oh, we
Yep.
did.
Yeah, I definitely looked at F1 too because I'm like triple train synergy. This throw's insane. But then I saw 20
quadruple train synergy.
quadruple.
F9 and F10 were
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, with the Jiggies and GGM.
Jiggies
Oh, yeah,
and
that's true.
GGM, Old King Cole, train. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
But then I saw 20 honeycombs. And I'm like, yeah, that's a bait.
Well, and that's what we said because I think the honeycombs ended up screwing Steve. But
Yeah, I thought like you're in a lot of levels that have fast honeycombs, and I thought, oh, it's all right, but man,
Problem was, it was your extra goal.
okay, the other
Yeah.
thing
You
that
picked
we
one of the
said
longest
too,
goals
Yeah.
as your extra one.
the other
That's
thing we
true.
said too was ICUP. Why did you not do trash?
Because I forgot pack whack.
But you have
You don't need
snooze
it.
pack.
Yeah, I guess I could have with
The
snooze pack.
intended way.
The
I
intended
didn't.
way.
I didn't think about the intended way. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Ever since I forgot pack whack, I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll just do QCE. I'm doing attic. It's not that far out of the way.
dude, I was so giga tilted after failing Pono skew. Like, holy fuck, man.
I mean, that's what I figured was going to be the case.
It's like I should have also just death warped from smugglers, but I wasn't just thinking straight anymore.
All right, well, we will get you guys, we'll take a small little restroom break here, water break for those
Yeah.
who need it, and we'll get you guys ready for game 2.
Yeah, be right back.
Oh, that is not the right. No, nobody look at that.
I saw that.
Copied over the wrong URL. Kick W.
Time to change the URL.
Again. Oh man.
What was the road to pick on this card?
I think it was a
The last
mix
card,
between
F4.
F9 or F10.
F9
Or
or
did
F10?
we say F4?
F4,
F4
was
was
the
also
best.
solid.
Yeah. I think F9 and F10 were both 82s. And you chose a card that was a 108,
dang.
Steve.
Oh my goodness, dude.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
like 40
that didn't count in some of the train synergy.
Yeah, I mean, when I was like 40 minutes in, I was like, holy shit, how is this row so bad?
Well,
I mean,
Steve's raw score was a 117.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
No. So
The
the
thing-
score was a 108 then?
I think another thing that really made it a lot worse was the 6 in CCL. It was a goal that I didn't even really realize at first.
We were saying that since you went over to the trash can as solo K, you could have easily dipped in and done trash can and skipped out on Hive game. But
I should have grabbed the honeycombs as the B to begin with, but yeah, fucked up. Like there was no reason for me to even be solo K.
honeycombs gets the 3 as the B. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there was no
Or
reason
at
for me
least
to even
not the one
split up
current
in the
patch,
first
but,
place.
yeah.
I could have done everything as BK and then just grab the 2 remaining ones as B.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Well, what did you think about the double air play?
I liked it.
Nice. Yeah.
Like I said,
think-
I mean, if you didn't fail skew, I think you won.
Yeah.
I mean, we pulled you in as you were going down to the flight pad. So I mean,
yeah.
and you easily lost. I mean, plenty of time having to do
Yeah.
Pano last.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible.
Because like then you had to walk out of smugglers. I mean, it was
Mhm.
really bad.
It's like fucking 3 loading zones.
Yep.
Yeah, I think double air was worth it in this row.
Oh, I absolutely think it was too. I liked the play. When you cleared the gate, I immediately said, I think Steve's going to come back with double air. And you did.
Yeah.
So I liked it.
Even though I should have just gotten it after HFP. Like I wasn't thinking about the fact I was going to go to HFP first. I think I could have just death warped out of Witchy World. That would have been a bit faster, but I guess it doesn't matter.
I just think the honeycombs killed that row. I think if somebody picks
yeah.
a faster row, you die every time because of the honeycombs. Because you think you picked a normal row plus added a 23 rank goal on top of that. So it was like,
Yeah. I really need to pay more attention to not picking long extra goals.
Something that you could do is just go ahead and select the 5 highest like goals on the card,
Yeah.
and then you can sort of instantly kind of mark out which ones you should not do.
Mm.
yeah, or like if you look at your normal row and then like your 3 extra are long goals, you know, they don't synergize. That's when you're like, well, this is going to be a terrible row.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did realize that. I was like, I think I played this pretty well. It was just a shit row that I picked. Man.
Waiting for iCuppers.
Yep. I also had to take a piss like the entire second half of the bingo was terrible. Excuse my language.
I'm back. Sorry that took so long. I got IRL'd.
No worries. Okay, I've posted y'all's second seed. You guys have it and are ready to go?
Give me a second. Erp. Yeah, I'm ready.
Ika?
And I'm ready.
All right. Our runners are ready. Commentators ready. Chat ready.
Yep.
Steve's got to bring this one back in order to stay alive and bring it to a game 3. Otherwise, Ika
Game
moves
3.
up to face Alpha. in loser
Ain't gonna
semis.
happen.
All
We'll see.
right. We're gonna start game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
guys.
Good luck.
Go on.
Good luck.
All right, and I will reveal our bingo card.
I think something's wrong with the synergy calculator on this card. Some of these are not right.
Are way low or way high?
Way low.
2 rows that kind of stood out
12
were
Cheetos in the middle, pretty good. You want to see a nice global in the middle.
Let's see if they can pick the best row F1.
That's row
Mhm.
F1.
yeah.
That's a Schlongster route if I've ever seen one.
How many jiggies are there?
31. 32.
I think
Holy.
F4 and F5 are decent.
Oh yeah, F4's got the hatch egg synergy. Although I don't like that you have to go into toxic waste. Oh, when you said F5. F5 has the better hatch eggs.
Yep. Just more jiggies
Mumbo
overall.
warp pads with globals. Yeah. F4 looks pretty good to me.
Yeah. but
Definitely
F4
don't want to do 7
got-
jiggies in TDL, so mainly avoid every
Yeah.
row that's got that in it. Probably you don't want to do dodgems. God.
Yeah, the other one that's
F7
okay is
garbage.
F3.
F3. Oh yeah. Wumbo warp
It's just
pads.
there's not much you have to do. It's spread out as a lot though.
So F3 and F4 both have Fighting Terry. So I like F5 a lot because of that reason. Although if you do F4, you don't have to collect Cheeto pages.
Though you're already collecting 20 honeycombs, so you're going by 12 Cheeto pages.
Yeah.
And that's where there's a bunch of global synergy with that one. And same with all 6 Mumbo Warp pads. It's a global, so you're going everywhere with honeycombs and Cheeto pages already.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking to see if there's any MTGGM synergy, but I'm not seeing any. I think that corner goal is kind of dead. F9. What do you guys think about F9? 7 in TDL, but you hatch 7 eggs?
F9?
Yeah. I guess it's better, right? You're adding a
I think that's a
25 to
bait.
normal row. Yeah, it's probably a bait.
Wow, Steve is just picking so fast. He picked F4.
Steve has F4. One of the ones that
Alright,
we said
F4's
we
a
liked.
good one.
This time Steve has to BCW. Both of them grabbing
Yeah,
goggles
but
too.
you can do a late DCW on this one,
Yep.
so you can just go get claw climbers right after toxic waste jiggies.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you can just take your time getting notes throughout all of this other stuff, and you're all good.
Steve went for the hatch synergy too.
Oh yeah, he's doing his all everything in JRL again.
Yep.
He knows how to do it this time. So yeah, he's gonna on his second trip with Clockworks to JRL, he'll go do the GI stuff and probably end.
I'm
the
actually
bingo
really
there.
surprised that on the goal Steve failed, he chose it again. But I guess he just thought that this was the fastest row on the card, so. iCup still deciding.
Come on, iCup, pick F1. Give people the game 3. Let's do it.
Out of everything, I would think that he would also pick F4 just because
I
it
agree.
has the clear synergy.
Of the hatching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I think you could probably route something faster with F5, but you'd have to be able to route all of those globals really well.
F4 iCup chose as well. We got a mirror.
Oh baby. The mirror match.
Who do we think the mirror match favors more, iCup or Steve? Or do you think it's about even?
It really comes down to route at this point.
Yep.
Who can
Me
actually route these levels?
personally, I think a mirror match goes to iCup. But
Yeah, and that's where it comes down to route. If they end up routing it in like the same way, iCup wins.
we've seen, I mean, it also depends on how is iCup going to play the game, right? I mean, we've seen, even when iCup was facing DD Lux, iCup was doing the most cringe, like, what the hell mistakes, like, ever. And I mean, if iCup does that here in game 2, I mean, I think Steve could still take it to game 3. But I do think a pure mirror match goes to iCup. So what are these guys' options though? They could DCW early or late, I suppose. It just depends on what you want to do.
The Claw Climbers kind of locks it where you need notes.
Yeah, I would DCW late, or else you're making a 2-trip GI.
Because I would honestly just... You'd
But
just
you
go to
could end on the
JRL.
claws though.
You could, that's an option.
Because you could DCW early and grab clocks for a one-trip JRL. Like, literally
Yeah.
just... Well, I guess you're going to be 2-tripping anyways to DCW to Toxic Waste, but you know what I mean? Just go into JRL to get Talent Torpedo, hit the switch, grab your Clockworks, and come back and do everything else. The 7 eggs they're going to hatch are going to be...
Well, it'll be the Terry ones and
Terry
the
ones and the-
CCL ones
the
because you're
Flotus.
getting Cheese Wedge.
Yeah.
Do you ever skip, like, Oogle Boogle Cave and just do the one in JRL since you're going to be in there?
The one in JRL
Yeah,
has a
it
super
skips
long
it.
cutscene, though.
No, the JRL one does not have a cutscene at all. You just
Oh,
hatch
can you
it and you're
save
done.
and quit after hatching?
Yeah.
Well, you
You
can
just-
just hatch
oh,
it. You don't
'cause
need the
hit him.
Diggy.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yeah, like, I honestly think that might be faster than watching a Terry cutscene. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a choice
double,
anyway.
It's double loading zone either way, right? Because you have to take Kazooie through the hut.
Yeah. I don't know.
We're synced.
Yeah, really, they're... Huh?
We're synced.
We are synced.
All three in the side.
Really, for their early game, for the next, like, 10 minutes is just 15 minutes
Well,
and just get as much notes as you
And
can.
in what world would they hatch the one in Heggies because they're getting Regal Bash there already anyways?
That is true.
Is there a world where they go to Spiral Mountain and one of them grabs double air and the other one doesn't? Because that could actually be a huge throw.
Well, yeah, you are going there for the egg, you get double air. It makes it worth it.
But what if iCup is so one-track minded that he doesn't do that?
And that's where I think Steve will catch up on time because only reason double air is like not worth it normally is because you go there just for it. But if you're getting the egg there, it literally makes it so much faster and it's worth it.
Because I could see iCup just, okay, I need Regal Bash, I'm getting the pink egg, now I go back to Jinjo Village. Whereas we've seen Steve even go out of his way for double air when he doesn't necessarily need it. And so, if we don't see them mirror in that way, then I think Steve could take it to game 3, but we'll have to see.
But yeah, like I said, there's the egg there in Heggies that they can hatch too.
Oh yeah, because they're learning Bregal Bash, yeah. And they don't need Real Bash for anything, so they could do that at the end and hatch that egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have to see.
It's just interesting that they have all these egg options in this route.
Yeah, you could just
I think-
opt to.
I think you hatch the one in Heggies if you're gonna be in there and skip definitely Oogles.
I think so too.
You just gotta think about it in advance because they may just go right to Spiral Mountain after.
They have
saving
access
quitting
to
here.
all 9 eggs. In that case, I think maybe you don't do Tip Tup. Don't split up and take Solo K over to Tip Tup. I think that's a bait. You do Heggy, the 3 Floatus Floatums, and then skip 1. Probably Oogles.
You skip Oogles.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
It's just they need to know that in advance. It's gonna be very easy to go save and quit pretty early on. Go get the egg, and go get Bregal Bash because they need to do the goal.
Yeah. Honestly, I would think if you can, just end your route in Heggy.
Yeah, it's an easy like 30-something second saved if you do the Heggy egg over Oogles.
Yeah. And I think if you can end in Heggy and not have to walk all the way back up to the silo too. It's a possibility. Both of these guys got to do Shack Pack Skip too. How practiced are they in Shack Pack Skip? I know iCup's done it a couple times in the bingo tournament already. Steve hopefully feels pretty good about it too. Just got to make sure Steve doesn't fuck up the skew this time.
Yeah,
That's what lost.
probably
him game
weighing
1.
on his mind right now, knowing he's got to do it again.
That's what I was saying. I was like, the confidence to pick a goal that you just failed. Probably wouldn't see that from me personally, but.
Alright, Steve is ahead.
So yeah, they both need 505 for notes. We're probably going to see some discrepancy between what notes they think are worth it to grab and not, right? I think it's going to come down to what notes they grab and when they decide to DCW. I think those are going to be the big 2 decisions. Both of them thinking those 5 are worth. Still staying relatively mirrored.
If iCup didn't bonk, they'd be literally synced. Actually, iCup would be ahead. Barely.
I think Steve's gonna catch up a little bit here though, because he does the JSG beak bomb, and iCup doesn't. Oh, iCup's ahead!
It's a race!
Yeah, but see ya. Steve's gonna do the beak bomb. Steve's at the door.
You see how?
Oh man.
Yeah, but he got a bad position that he had to reset.
Exact same notes. Exact same
Bonk?
move. No bonks. iCup grabs white.
Wait,
Why?
I mean,
They got the cutscene over with.
But why? Why
I don't know.
save a cutscene? Especially
doesn't
because
matter.
now he gets the jiggy. Which is technically a bit of a longer cutscene than not getting the jiggy. I thought for sure they would both just run to the right, especially since they were both in Talon Trot. Okay.
Icup just decided he's getting Jinjos, might as well get the cutscene out of the way.
I guess.
Icup with the better code entry, that's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
He downloaded aimbot.
He's on Xbox.
He paid 1,600 Microsoft points.
Yeah, buddy.
Microsoft points. God. When was the last time I heard somebody mention Microsoft points? Jesus, that fucking dated me so bad. No, Ring Rush. We're most likely, well, it just depends. You don't necessarily need clockworks for anything in JRL, but it is faster to have them. Steve did Area 51 notes. Looks like iCup is also going to do that.
Most people just autopilot and get Griff Grab because you never know what you might just want it for. Because it's so easy to just like not have it and then realize, oh yeah, I use it all in these little tiny places.
Both of these guys are going to DCW to Toxic Waste, for sure. It just depends on if they want to do it with Clockworks or not. Or, well, yeah. It depends on if they don't want to come back to GI. iCup bonks on split up?
Steve actually has 15 more notes than iCup here, so iCup skipped 15 that Steve got.
Well, iCup's about to do these.
Oh.
Remember, Steve's ahead.
Right.
Not by much, but he is ahead. Does iCup get burger notes? No. So iCup is going to be 5 notes short on Steve. And iCup's already eaten the Jinjo cutscene, so technically, yeah, iCup is ahead.
Yeah, he's gained a lot of time back.
Yeah. Well, like you said, right? He had a really good code entry.
Yeah.
He had a good code entry, and I think he had a little bit better of a Witchy World there.
Yeah, Steve got hit by a fruity.
Steve got trolled by the fruity, yeah.
All right, Steve's going out. Does iCup follow suit? Yep.
But what do they both get? That's
Yeah,
the,
this is the
that's
question.
Well, I don't think Steve's getting double
Steve
air.
is in the water.
Because you would get it first.
Wait.
Really? Because they could double back for it after pink egg,
I guess
right?
you could double back, yeah.
They could even do it with the flight pad. I kept bonking off the fucking grunt link. Heck W.
Gruntadactyl.
Yeah. Gruntadactyl, thank you. Steve's not getting double air.
Well, he's getting the shoes to go
Oh,
over
no,
there.
he
He's
turned the
turning his
camera.
Yep. Does iCup do it? Doesn't look
Nope.
like it.
Nope.
Sure isn't.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. This
that's
makes
what
a
I
difference.
said. That's what I said. I said that he was not gonna get it, guys.
Oh,
Steve
no!
triggers Klungo.
Oh my god.
He's tilted. He's tilted. But also, I knew that iCup would not grab it. I knew he wouldn't get it.
Maybe iCup will do pseudo swimming, right, Cole? He's been
Yeah.
practicing.
There isn't a whole lot of swimming, but there is a fair amount. How much of a difference will it actually be? iCup on his way into Clifftop before Steve gets to plateau.
I didn't call it that. You called it that, Alpha.
You called it pseudo swimming. What do you mean?
Well, it's fake fast swimming.
Shout out a banjo runner.
Shout
Shout
out to Falcon.
Falcon,
an
yeah.
Amazing run last night.
Yep. He really played his ass off.
Did you see that dog skip that he did? It was fucking perfect.
iCup doing his solo K doubloon hunt. I wonder how quickly Steve is going to catch up when they start the swim. Or if it's even going to matter.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's crazy how fast you go. Like, iCup's gonna just be like starting to do the swim down, and then Steve's gonna catch on him.
Steve's opting to do this cutscene now and get it over with.
Wait,
like it.
Steve just DM'd me I deserved it? What?
The failed cutscene, I guess. I don't know.
I deserved it.
Is that like a meme or something?
I
Like,
don't know. I have no idea what it means. I don't know why he just DM'd me I deserved it. I would think I deserved it meant, oh, I just made a mistake, but I deserved it. But I haven't seen Steve do anything that's like bad yet. Unless he thinks
Well,
I
the
deserved
cutscene
winning game
earlier.
1.
No, like maybe he DM'd you after when he failed Klungo cutscene skip.
Oh,
It had to be. That's like all
maybe.
it could have been.
iCup's got his doubloons. Yeah, how many notes does iCup have? I don't think iCup went into Jollies.
No, I don't think High Cup has
He did.
350. Did he?
He went into
But-
Jollies right after Steve did.
Did
Oh,
he?
did he? Okay.
But he did. He just didn't shoot the smuggler's cutscene.
He shot
though.
it.
Really?
He did
Damn.
shoot
Okay,
open
so he's still that
smugglers?
far ahead.
Here we go. Steve gets to start his swim, though. iCup entering Atlantis at 24:49.
Yeah, you see, like, Steve's gonna literally catch up on iCup entering, like, Talon Torpedo. Why are you slowing down?
Yeah, like even if you get tagged by the Inky, like doesn't matter, just double air pass.
Eel! Well, how did that eel not hit him? It literally swam at him.
Fuck, I forgot to look at how many
It's
notes I got.
really weird because you know how swimming it's not consistent. Like you go anywhere between like 600 and 1500.
Oh yeah, iCup's definitely down on notes.
Trying to think of what notes that Steve would have gotten that he didn't.
Actually, iCup is still only down the 5 notes, burger notes.
Right.
Steve is gonna catch iCup going into Sunken Ship, or going into Big Fish Cavern, Sea Bottom rather. Yeah. Who's gonna have good honeycomb?
Not Ica. Oh,
Oh,
yep,
he did have good one.
does. Ooh, Steve
Fuck,
did not.
that sucks. That sucks. Well, Steve would have caught up a fair amount there. But now he's getting screwed by bad honeycomb RNG. Okay. It's Klungo 2 time. So both of these guys are going to hold their DCWs.
Smart choice, in my opinion.
Pretty much it's been a while since I think it was 1500 or it might be 1200. 1200 sounds more right.
Steve's going to catch up a little bit of time swimming in Pine Grove. Steve will also pick up time when he does Shack Pack skip for the Jinjo.
True.
Just like small little increments. iCup gets blue.
Steve can pull out a green, assuming he didn't already have it.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to what runners get.
Same. Yeah, me neither.
Actually, it's only 900. I lied. It's 900. I think what I'm confusing it is like you go 1500 if you are super banjo wing whacking, and it's you go like you zoom.
Wow, guys, I just checked Steve's stream. Apparently, he's hatched 5 eggs. Somehow.
What is Steve doing? My God. He hadn't hit Klungo.
But yeah, if you think about it with the newly coined phrase pseudo fast swimming. Pseudo fast swimming gets you to like 600 something.
What is pseudo fast swimming?
It's where you cancel your swims so you don't swim as slow. Yeah, but it was found in 2022, Connor.
Is this a real thing? You like BA something?
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
like if you do like down to the swim to Talon Torpedo, if you do it during that entire time, you'll save 10 seconds.
Wow. Swift swimming.
Swift swimming, yeah, that's good. That's a good name. But like the fastest like you go with B movement, like we're just holding B, is like 540. But with swift swimming, you go 686. And then fast swimming is like you go almost 900. It's like 890.
Dang. Steve has not gotten rid of his first clockwork yet. Icup has.
Oh, Steve, or yeah, Steve will also gain time here. Swimming through the mountain.
Yeah, getting
Icup's grenade came backwards.
I've never seen that. What just happened?
getting double air because you're already in Spiral Mountain was the best decision that Steve could have done to gain time back.
Icup choking, Champa warp. Oh, Steve's going for the fucking damage. There we go. Icup finally gets it.
Oh.
This has
Yeah.
always blown
Just
my
do the
mind.
beak bomb. See, Dylan knows what's up.
I was gonna say that is so far away and it didn't even go through. What?
What is it?
Steve, what are you doing?
Oh, dear.
And there's the first clockwork, like I said, ladies and gentlemen. You love to see it.
He's
I have
just
no
took it
idea
out
what
of his
Steve
mind.
is doing. I have absolutely zero clue
I don't
what
know what
Steve's
this.
doing. Like, he's not even
I don't
close
know
enough
what
to
the,
where the
I
grenade
don't know
is
what
gonna
this
hit him.
setup is.
Does he really struggle that much with just the normal shot for him to do this?
I don't know. He's doing the damage thing, but I don't think he's close enough for this grenade to hit him.
He's not.
And I don't know
Like
what
he
this setup is either.
he needs a RNG bounce where it does a quick rollback and then it could probably hit him.
2 grenades.
What is he?
Yeah, but see, it's not close enough to damage him.
This is unreal.
Like, you're not close enough. Dead.
Yeah. Alright, beak bomb in.
Okay.
I mean, that's just like,
It's over.
yeah, I mean, that's,
It's like actually completely over.
yep, that's pretty much it.
I mean, like, he has no grenades. Does he have enough notes for Springies? Surely he's close.
He has enough for Springies. Or either was iCup, one of them did. Probably, but yeah, Steve has enough. Wow.
He's just leaving.
There's
Or he's
egg
grabbing
nests
grenades.
up here.
Don't tell me he goes back in and does Champa. Ooh.
God, he's got to be tilted out of his mind.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I have no idea what that setup was.
Me
at
neither.
all.
I've never
seen it. Because Steve, when he's done it in the past, has done it from the right side. So I don't know why he was on the pad.
Yeah.
Steve has always done the damage strat from the right side of the cage, and he was left side of the cage, far back on the pad, which I've just never seen before. And not only that, he was just shooting grenades, like, straight through his tester shots. Like, not giving him, like, any grenades left at the end. God.
That
Icup's already
strat
in
like
hatch cave.
required RNG egg bounces to bounce off of the thing to come back and hit him. It is not a guaranteed setup.
Yeah. The one cycle Terry
Man.
to catch up.
I mean, what can ICUP realistically do to give back
Nothing.
fucking 5 minutes, however long this
I
is?
mean, nothing.
4 minutes.
ECW to GGM.
Yeah, that would. I don't even know if that's enough.
It would be close. That would be a lot.
Well,
You'd have to go
well,
get Pack
considering that
Taxi Pack at that point.
Yeah, you have to go back into levels you already been for Taxi Pack, Pack Whack, and open the door, get a battery, and put it in. Like, that would be 5 minutes.
I mean, ICUP's just gonna. There's nothing for him to do in GGM though. I know what ICUP can do. He could set up the toxic waste shot and then accidentally trigger a Jiggy Wiggy obelisk. And that would be the end. Or it would at least be, you know, a nice 5-minute loss.
His power could go out.
Also true. Also true. We're not, yeah, we haven't considered acts of God.
You see, ICUP could be going into
Oogles.
Fuel Depot, and then
Oh.
all of a sudden a solar flare comes down and flips the bit, changing his DCW location,
Nice.
and then he DCWs to Hag 1.
Yeah, I mean, ICUP could lose all his clockworks to Shack Pack skip, I guess. There's really
just fucking
nothing.
quits.
I mean, yeah. Steve is like 100% in the just like, I mean, if it was
Well-
us doing a bingo and Steve had just had that happen, Steve would be forfeiting. Steve would
Right,
not be
yeah.
continuing the bingo. So this is just wait to get pulled into the call for
Yeah,
content.
he knows.
I mean, how can you flying all the way up there, losing 25 grenades, coming out, learning springies, then walking up the entire intended slow way? Oh, did he say GG in the Discord? Yeah. I mean, he knows.
Well, Yeah, ICUP was missing Windy Hole shot yesterday, but I showed him the backup strat to
Showed
get
him
it
the
without
power.
clockworks.
Oh, nice. Steve can't find a way out.
Yeah,
of
because
cage.
you can just fall and then grab the Jinjo.
ICUP heading over to Heggy first to get his first goal done.
First goal done 38 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that confirmed? Do you have it right? Has ICUP only hatched 2 eggs?
Yes. Oh no, he did fly up and get the other one. Yeah.
I was gonna
thank
say,
you.
if he only had
So
2,
this
he's
will be
doing
number
tip top.
four.
He
This will be
did
number
think
4.
about this one. So, that was
Very
good.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah, this will be number 4 here for him. Yeah, because he did get all but Oogle. Steve fluttering down for Hatch Cave. He has plenty of
You
notes.
have plenty of
but
notes.
He wants more for claws. This isn't the end of the world, but he was going to come over here anyways to hatch the second one, so.
Yeah.
Okay, is it... Oh, he's going to TDL now. Oh, he's going to CCL.
CCL?
Yeah. Steve learning Hatch. I mean, it is not over. I mean, it is essentially over unless iCup makes a huge mistake. Like, we're basically waiting for iCup to do something incredible bad. Because otherwise, it's definitely over. But iCup could fuck up. He could do something wrong. There aren't too many options for him to fuck stuff up, but he could. God, and the thing was, too, is we just loved that Steve grabbed double air. But he just... Another clockwork shot that he just didn't quite have the muscle memory down for, or didn't have a setup that he was confident with. I don't know. I've never seen the setup he tried to do. Not even by Steve. I haven't never seen him do the setup he did in prior races. I almost wonder if he just, like, got nervous and forgot. Steve following the same hatching the eggs route, which I like. He's probably also thinking about getting one in Heggies.
Do we think iCup, after he hatches the eggs, recombines, or is he just gonna?
I would actually be
work?
impressive. Yeah, I would actually be impressed if iCup did cheese wedges solo K.
Yep.
Definitely faster than death warping and going over there.
It's been years since people have thought of doing cheese wedge the old way.
I just did it yesterday in my
Al.
301.
Oh, I know what you're
Al-
about to say. Stop.
Alpha has nightmares about it.
Yeah.
Did iCup get both outside?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's all of them then, right? 7? 3, 3, and 1? Yeah.
Is those 5 notes really worth not just death warping?
No. Because he's going to HFP anyways.
Yeah.
You're going to DCW to GI last, I think, when you finish up JRL. And he could have easily gotten clifftop notes. He did recombine for this. I guess to save and quit, but whatever. Steve's now coming to CCL.
Oh.
Making sure not to
iCup
fall
will do
off.
the normal skew.
Yeah. Just gotta wait for some kind of a
iCup, go
bad
get
throw.
double health.
Oh, iCup got the lag skip there that you were talking about, Alpha.
Yep. It's really simple. All you do is hold R, and you're good to go.
Okay, iCup leaving CCL as Steve enters.
Oh boy.
Steve has no goals done in 44 minutes. So now where does iCup go? iCup's going to HFP now or back to JRL? I guess HFP is probably better. Egg number 4.
I'm trying to think how much iCup actually has left. I mean, I think this has a chance at sub-hour.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Definitely does. Oh. Oh, I hate splitting up here for waterfall. I think it's better to just run up with the both of them and then split up from up top. Personally. This looks good. Nice. Steve finally has the goal done. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Yeah, I wonder if Steve, I mean, we're probably not going to get to see it, but he hasn't done any of the Heggy stuff. Maybe he's saving that for the end.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, you don't need Regal Bash for anything else in your route, so you can save
Nope.
it till the very end. Dave walking back up.
See glide jump here from
Steve
Mr. Cup.
also flying for Cheese Wedge. Nice glide jump.
Looks good to me.
Jinjo's in HFP, always a little awkward. Just got to take the one trip into Grotto and then still go back to Upper Ice, but I kept.
You always miss this jump here.
Could miss this
Yeah, you
jump.
can miss it 5 times.
Nope.
Steve grabbing cheese.
Got that skew nice.
Steve waited for a clockwork and then saved and quit. Hey, what's up, Dango? Oh, here it goes. Here we go. It starts. It starts, guys.
Oh, baby. Oh, okay, you got that one.
Yep. It finishes exactly Ring Rush. Yeah. I mean, it's over. We knew it was over 10 minutes ago. Steve's just waiting to get pulled in. Sad but honest truth.
Hey, anything could happen.
Yeah. Steve got absolutely rocked by Champa Skip. Oh, that fucking sucks. Steve tilted the waterfall before hitting the lava. That was a nice windy hole shot from iCup. Yeah, I think this is sub 1 here from iCup.
All right.
iCup's got JRL, save and quit, GI, done.
Yeah, this is going to be a really nice time.
Row. Pretty insane row. Just so much synergy with where their eggs ended up being, actually.
Yep.
I thought fighting Terry was going to suck, but it actually looked really good. I would be interested to see F5 on this, though. F4 versus F5. 20 honeycombs and 12 Cheetos replaced with the all everything in JRL and claws. High Cup coming in to pay off Pano. According to timings, it is Ring Rush. It'll be on the buff nerf list for next patch.
All right, Steve doing this with 2 health.
Nice sign. First try.
Very nice.
That clips are banned in bingo.
No, they're
Well,
not.
I guess they're technically not banned in the rules, but I mean,
They are not banned.
good luck going for one.
The GI one is free. You would save 2 minutes not having to set up DCW in this route.
Yeah, well, fail it once. You're dead.
That one is legitimately free. It is so easy. There's no frame perfect pause.
Where do you end up if you bit clip? Just in the toxic water?
In the toxic water, yeah.
And then it spits you out on...
Yep.
Dang. Giving people ideas for the next tournament. Or for this one, technically.
I told Alpha he needs to learn it.
Maybe. Not.
Yeah, you can if you go below the water, you can just shoot an egg and you'll grab it.
Icup, just die on the torch. Well, technically anybody can do it, I guess, according to Cole.
Well, if you want to do dodge them, that's go ahead. You deserve the victory on that goal if you do it.
Last Cheeto page for iCup. And he's probably just gonna set up the DCW.
Is that everything? Has he
The
done
only
the
thing I don't
honeycomb?
know if he has is the honeycomb, yeah.
Yeah. We'll just mark it preemptively, because he's going that way anyway. Steve's got to do Windy Hole and Mildred.
Nice iCup.
Icup? That is way too high. Icup?
Okay. Clutches it out in the end.
On the last one. And he doesn't need any other clockworks either.
Nope. Yeah, this is gonna be a really, really nice time.
Yeah. Big difference in timing from this one in the first rounds.
Yeah. Oh man, you got to feel for Steve. I'm sure that's a setup he knows and does. He just couldn't get it to work.
Yeah, Ring Rush is right. The obelisk still exists. But Icup would have to be absolutely brain dead to walk into it. Like, what? I don't even know. Pretty much we need obelisk or power outage right here, right now.
Or just a random crash.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those in a while.
Icup did say his Kazooie was giving him cart tilt yesterday, but I think his Tui has been pretty okay.
Maybe he just quits. He has an assignment due.
Die in Toxic Waste would not be enough time. Unless, well, yeah. If you didn't get the jiggies in Toxic Waste, then it would be. Oh, God. You just
Drifting to
gotta
the
feel.
left, Icup.
You gotta feel so bad for Steve too, because Steve said prior to this match, he said he feels like his row selection isn't the best, and he picked the same row as Icup. He picked the winning row, but just executed not what he needed.
I see what you did there. Executed.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Good job.
Alright. We're running it back. Can we get skew?
All right.
There's one.
I'm gonna watch iCup do this.
Oh, baby. Steve's looking good.
He gets so close.
Steve gets the skew. Actually, a 55 here from iCup. Pretty sick.
Yep.
All right. GG's.
Have iCup check totals.
This is actually an insane time for an F bingo. Time.
GG.
Holy cow.
All right.
Where's my Discord? All right, GG's.
GG's.
Nice job, iCup.
Yeah, that. I didn't realize how good that row was until I was in GI. Then I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, the row was busted.
We feel the pain for Steve.
I mean,
Yeah.
what do you want me to say?
Good effort, Steve. I'm
I
proud of
just
you.
have no clue what your setup was.
The thing is, I don't know why it fucking failed, because I did it earlier just to be practiced on it. Got it 5 times in a row, no problem.
Are you just not comfortable with like the more normal way?
Yeah, I hate the normal
Yeah.
setup. I've never had issues with this one, so
Right.
Why
The
don't you
grenade?
just do the optimal way in beak bump?
because I'm bad.
You both picked the same row.
Yeah,
you guys
I'm
both
not
had the winning
surprised.
row for sure.
I hope we did.
I mean, that roll was so good. Did you
That was
hatch
it.
all 4 in TDL, or were you gonna hatch the one of Haggy?
I hatched one in Heggy and I skipped an egg and noodles.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, you both basically did the exact same route.
Yeah, the only thing that we were... Yeah, but Steve got double air.
Again, and I got punished for it.
Well, iCup should have got double air.
Yeah, I was.
iCup,
I
you
was
would have.
wondering.
This would have been like a 54 if you did.
I'm just scared of getting double air to Sigma against double air. I just.
Well, if you are already in Spiral Mountain for something else, get double air.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured, and
It's the
then
only reason it's slow is because you have to go in there just for it.
Yeah.
yeah, and I went for it and failed Klingo skip on the second time.
Oof.
Yeah,
But
it was
like you
rough.
saved so much time over iCup because the amount of swimming this row had.
Yeah, that was a lot of swimming. It was worth it 100%.
I mean,
Man.
even without it, it's still a 55. This row is illegal.
I feel like if I hadn't had that terrible TDL, then we would have been pretty even. Because
I
I
was
mean,
so nervous for HFP.
I'm almost done with JRL, DCW, the toxic waste, leave, and just end on Haggy.
Yep. Yeah, tough break, Steve, man. GG's.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
fine. At
definitely feels
least
bad when like
Yeah.
one trick just means the end of your tournament life, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at least I got Shackback skip first try, so I could redeem myself a little bit.
Yeah, that was
That
nice.
was hot.
You got the skew this time too.
Dude, I was
Redeemed.
so careful, man. Like I was moving so slowly.
If you want to just play it completely safe, you can just gold feather and you can just walk anywhere in gold feather.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you can't walk. Period.
All right. Well, Steve, unfortunately, you exit this tournament in 5th place.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I
I
mean,
hope you
I think
enjoyed and had fun.
I had a lot of fun. I think I did pretty well. So
Yeah, you did.
yeah, pretty happy. I mean, I just can't get past iCup. It seems.
I'm proud of you, Steve.
iCup is
Yeah,
doing
thanks,
his
iCup.
classic losers run gauntlet
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
Hey, I'm glad I'm redeeming myself from my match with DD. Like, I'm glad that was just my low, and I'll never look back.
GG's iCup.
Thank you, Steve. You too.
All right, well, that's it for us here today on
Thank you.
Banjo Race. iCup moves forward to face off against Alpha in losers semifinals.
But that's not all.
Winner of that match is guaranteed in the money.
Yeah. It may be the end of us, but there's still more stuff coming up today.
Oh, that's right. There are 2 other BK Hundo Scramble Tourney matches. We got Moose Man versus Silver Banjos, and we got Nade going up against Avio. So those will be 2 good matches. Plus we got BK Hundo all throughout the week. So
Yeah, Monday,
Constantly
Tuesday,
stay tuned in.
Wednesday.
All right,
Hopefully we
ICUP,
can
let's
find a
schedule our
time
match
for
right now.
ICUP and hopefully we can find a time for
Let's do it right now.
ICUP and Alpha.
Schedule a Euro
Yeah, right now, let's
friendly
go.
time, please.
Do it right now, yeah.
Do it right now so you can lose easily, and then I can get the
Do
money.
it. All right, let's go.
Do it on a weekend afternoon
Yeah,
so I
I
can
mean we
watch.
don't have the match until 6 o'clock. Let's boot
Do it right
up,
now.
Boot it up, Alpha. I already got ICUP. All right.
I'm like, can't.
Game 4.
Yeah, those will be 2 matches. Prove it. Hey, you never know. You might,
Give
you
it
might
for
see
game
a,
5.
you might
Game
see a
5.
similar match like you saw yesterday between Falcon and TSR. All right, guys, we're done here. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Stay tuned in the
See ya.
Discord for the next match.
GGs.
Bye-bye.